everybody, hail and merry me, and I guess you can say hell and merry me, because it is very humid outside today, of course. We are streaming on multiple networks simultaneously, which is I'm testing out the option to stream to 5 sites at one time. That's why Lemmy has the same stream we got. We're gonna see if this works.
David Williams. Hi friends.
Yeah,
waving
I'm
hand,
looking forward
grinning
to
face
this.
with clenched
How many
teeth.
people actually have not seen my channel on here a long time? Right now I'm looking to see if Facebook is going to be able to talk to us. According to them, they say the paid memberships, Facebook should be able to chat with us. But I don't know. Of course, I see that with David Williams. I don't want to leave the stream chat on because I don't want to get stuck with all the voices talking and stuff like that. It just gets really annoying. I just wanted to see if it was working. It is working. Yay. So, this way we can try to add more people to the system. In the system. Don't get lost in it in the process. Yeah, okay. So let's see. How many people are going to be watching us? How many people are not watching us? Okay, I don't know. So right now, this is streaming on Lemmy's channel. We're streaming on my channel. We're streaming on Facebook. We're streaming on Twitch. And a few other platforms as well. Yet. Alright, now by the way, let me explain this here. I have to give them 4 days. Okay. I have to give them 4 days. 4 days to pay. Let me just remind you about the auction thing. When you bid on an auction, you actually are agreeing, if you win, to pay. Okay, so in other words, it's not like you can go out there and throw out a huge auction and then say, yeah, that's a joke. Ha ha ha. I don't have to pay you. Yes, you do. Yeah, you do. Okay. Though it's still be interesting to see how that's going to work. It's also going to be interesting because of the fact that it's such a huge chunk of change on the auction house that eBay realized that they had a glitch with their auction. A glitch. That something was they noticed that finally something was broken. When they said, I supposed we sold 2 of an item. Michelle didn't sell 2. I didn't sell 2, no. So basically, oops. We screwed up. Yeah. We can't charge Michelle for having 2 items. She didn't sell 2 items. Why are we charging Michelle for 2 items? She didn't sell 2 items. Nope. She didn't sell 2 items. I didn't sell 2 items. So where is my... Try viewing my channel. Okay, so... No, I don't want to do that. I want to just go to my home casa. I'm going to go to Mi Casa. I want to see if it's working. Can't be sure. I got so many people in here, I can't be sure which ones are working and which ones are not. I don't know which one's working, which one's not working. Oh, I know how to check it. Just go on Facebook on the computer and see if it shows the page. Alright, because we need to see. We don't know if Facebook Online works with this www.facebook.com. Let's see if that's working. Let's see. Says I'm live. Yep, there we are. Let me test it. Okay, testing. Okay, typed it wrong, but then you know it's me. I always do that. Yeah, so you tested testong. Yeah, well, anyway. This is testong. Is that like Il Kabong? Oh. It's not like Il Kabong. That's kind of cute when you talk about Il Kabong. Il Kabong! Yeah, whoa, yeah. We have to open up this window here. Oh, yeah, but pop it out. We did pop it out. We did, but it's not here. Okay. Well, it is now. Okay, so it's good. So what we're doing is we got onto Restream and they said, hey, why don't you go ahead and set up, well, you still can get it for $6 a month, the Restream IO. It's on sale. You can stream to 5 sites at the same time instead of your normal 2. And I said, yeah, that could be a good thing because right now we've been losing a lot of people. And so I said, yeah, why don't we? That's how we kind of started out, getting a bigger stream, got bigger. We started to stream originally to multiple platforms. The problem with that is that, unfortunately, it splits your audience heavily between these platforms. And so that kind of sucks. Yeah. How you doing, John Gold Bunny? How's it going? So it was a nice idea, right? The idea was $6 a month. You can stream to up to 5 platforms. The only one we have never figured out yet how to work is Dailymotion. We tried to set up Dailymotion in the past, and it's absolutely no luck at all. It just didn't work. It would start the stream, and then because of the childhood COPPA thing, it was just like, whoops, you didn't agree to our terms. Oh, stream terminated. Like, what do you mean, stream terminated? They haven't got a chance to get off the ground yet. Yeah, you can preset that stream ahead of time with YouTube, so you can say from the very beginning on your setups, this stream is definitely not for kids and things like that, or under 15. But we try to keep the streams so that the streams are appropriate for at least 15-year-olds. At least that's the goal. What's the goal? Doing well. Thanks for having me here. No problem. Please don't forget to share the channel with your friends. Subscribe and put a like. Yeah, put a like. Share and like. Yeah, absolutely. I'll get it somewhere, and then we can grow. And also consider to donate. You will notice on the YouTube side of the main channel, there is a option to do a super chat. On the other channels, there is not. But the other donation options are above. So you can donate through one of those means as well. So you don't have to feel like you're going to lose out because you can't donate. Because you can. You can donate through one of those channels. Well, that's good for people on Facebook, Twitch, Twitter, my channel, yes, your channel, because my channel's not monetized, right? So we'll see what happens. See how many people come to this test stream, night stream. Yeah, so how many people are actually, right now we have 5. Okay, so Ed got his meal, all right. Oh, yes, he got served. Let me tell you what he ended up doing. He bought a family pack from Burger King. But the family pack was basically this is a value deal. You don't get a choice. We're going to slap it together for you the way we want it. And it came up with 3 Whoppers, 3, I believe, junior cheeseburgers, 3 French fries, and I was supposedly gonna get my 2 plain double cheeseburgers, which were plain, but they ended up putting mustard, pickles, and red ketchup on them. So I ended up giving them the ham because they screwed up the order, and then I just reported it that the item was not correct, and I got my money refunded from my side of the deal. The large French fries were no problem. I ate those, and that was filling as hell. I don't even know why they did that, but oh well. That's Burger King for you. And no, it was not your way right away. No way. Okay, but unlike the Sophia's Pizza, they came pretty quick, so we didn't have to worry about that. Now Ed's got enough hamburgers that he can feed himself for at least a week. Let's hope he doesn't waste the food and throw it in the garbage. Yeah, he put it neatly in plastic bags, freezer bags, so that he could. I told him, I said, just go ahead, just when you're ready to have one, just take the freezer bag, open it up, put it in the microwave for about a minute, and then just like the White Castles, and you'll have these little hamburgers you can munch on. And that's so one problem for Ed. I was feeling kind of bloaty because of the amount of food that was going on. We're going to go live now. Okay, let's get some people on the panels. Because we are in so many networks right now, we're not going to do a lot of phone calls. I mean, we will do some. But I still don't know why Restream can't do on your personal channel your chat. I don't know. I think you can do it if you do it to your page. Oh, but it was supposed to be allowed to. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So I was. Yeah, I was pretty bloated. I was like, so I wanted to go sleep. And this dress is not really appropriate for a nap because it's kind of tight. Hi, Rachel. So I'm lying on the bed. And, like, because me and Ed got, like, 2 hours, 3 hours sleep this morning. I was like, So we fell asleep together. We said, I said, screw this. It's hot in here. It's raining. It's nasty. Let's just chill out. And the reason I'm going to post this again is because of the fact that so many people block Nightbot. If you block Nightbot, you will not see the notifications. If you are on Twitch, you won't see the notifications from the YouTube one. And if you're on the YouTube one, you don't see the notifications from the Twitch one. Of course, I don't have Nightbot on my channel. At least I don't think I do. I don't think you do. But I don't have mine updated. If I do, as Michelle says. So that's the reason why Michelle needs to make sure to copy all the links so that people on the other platforms can see them. No, he's a friend of mine, but he's been around a long time. He's been around since 1996. Yeah. But he's unfortunately, I don't think he's too happy with himself here. He loves Florida so much, and he wants to go back to Florida. And I said, that's fine, Ed. We can get you back to Florida. Especially since somebody on my eBay auction had basically bid it on a video card and so won it for $3,000 US, which is ridiculous. Okay, but because it's a contract, a binding contract, I have to let the customer have time to either bid on it or reach out to me and let me know if they're going to pay for it. I can cancel it, but I can still give them a strike if they don't pay for the item. How you doing, Krista? So, we know that the Facebookers can post here. I love to hear from my Facebookers. Where are my Facebookers? Well, why don't you share the... Oh, what? Well, I'll just share, I don't know where to share to. I mean, you don't really want to send it to the Winston, Connecticut group. They'll get all bent in shape when you do that. Yeah. The fireworks are going to be on tonight, given the fact that it is not raining right now. But it did rain earlier today. So theoretically speaking, the ground and the cardboard tubes that they fire the shells from should be fine right now. Because the water is now live on your channel. Let me finish those security alerts, YouTube. I didn't even see the new comments there. Google security alert. That's for me. That's for you. I gotta say yes. Okay. I will say yes. That's me. Alright, so that takes care of that. Stupid security system. Yeah, well, that's the way it is, I guess. Yeah, so this is, we have not done this recently. This has been, the last time we streamed on my channel was a long time ago. And so I wanted to agree with Michelle is, since they say you can stream up to 5 platforms at once, I said, why don't we try it? My channel has not had any streaming, and so it's going to be good if people can see us on that platform. Yeah. So, okay. So we're going to... Okay, so we're going to just zap that one away. Yep. Bye. Gonna prove this one again? Oh crap. Yeah, I think you do. Let's see. No, that's okay. Reply's fine. Yeah, the reply's fine, okay. So, just trying to just born a voice of the murders. GOP Frontier. Alright, so that's good. Let's see. Hope they pay. Yeah, if they don't pay, they're going to get a negative strike. And right now, with their alignment score of 0, they're not going to want to get too many net minuses, or the YouTube or eBay is going to throw them to the dogs. So that's would be good reason if they truly seriously want to keep this account, that they need to really work on it. Let's see. You're gonna resmart? No. Okay. I got a message earlier from this morning, it looks like. Yes, we do. Let's see. This is from the morning chat. From Andrew, Michelle. Okay, no, wait. I'm not sure I will be on tonight. Feeling a bit tired and got stomach pains. Oh, God, so did I. Okay, so... let's see. I will drop by tomorrow. Okay, so let me just respond to that. Say, okay. Alright. Hope you feel better soon. So, one of the things that people that I could sense was getting jealous is that Andrew and I are kind of talking on YouTube. He's like a jealous boyfriend. He's like a... No, Andrew's not. No. I didn't say Andrew. I mean, Andrew Scott is not. But Ed's like a jealous man. Yes. Which kind of sucks. And think about it, like... And he first thought that Andrew was living in Scotland, Connecticut. I said, no, Andrew lives in Scotland, United Kingdom. And he said, oh, well, that's a bit further away. A bit. It's like 3,000 miles. It says, Ed is Dom the baby. That's what he's saying in Spanish. That's El Gran Huevo. Okay? It is Dumb and a Baby. He's asleep now. That's why we got quiet. Yeah, that's why I got quiet. Let's take advantage of that. Yep. Just like the song there says, for the tokens, ooh, la 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 la, ooh, la 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 la, do up, do up. The bull sleeps tonight. The bull sleeps tonight. The bull sleeps tonight. Hush, my darling, my beautiful darling, the bull sleeps tonight. La 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 la. Well, it is quiet. I can actually focus on the show and not have to worry about being suddenly sandbagged. I love looking at the closed captions. The ball sees tonight. Bull, like in Torres. Bull. B-U-L-L. As in bullcrap. Bullshit. She said he wants to know if you like Ed. Do you like the bull? Do you like the bull? That's what he's asking, or the baby. I don't think she really likes his behavior that much. Krista, I'm translating for you. Okay, so if you need to listen to translate, there's a plugin for this, but I will translate for you because I can read some Spanish. Okay, he's saying, "Do you like this person? Do you like this baseball? I guess that means what? Baby bowl? No, that's not the Beano. Oh, okay, it was something else. Okay, but you're close, right?" There is a plugin you can install on your desktop or on your tablet or even on your Mac. What's called Google Translate that you can use to translate some things. I used to use it on Google Hangouts a lot. That would actually let me to translate the person's speech. I think you still have access to it. Oh, baseball. Do you like baseball? Oh. Do you like baseball? She likes the Red Sox. That's spelled R-E-D space S-O-X. Red Sox. Boston Red Sox. Yeah, the Red Sox are okay. I'm not really into sports, so... Let's see, 11 people. Ooh. Not exactly a huge number of people, but it's still pretty good. 11 people's good, yeah. Nice. I played baseball, Boston Red Sox, San Diego Padres, the Los Angeles Dodgers, he said. So he said he played for the Red Sox, the San Diego Padres, and the Los Angeles Dodgers. You're welcome. We also have a Scottish football player here, too. His name is Scottish Dave. I'll probably be on in a little bit if he's not asleep, because it is late in the UK. It is currently about 12:19 in the morning in the United Kingdom. Andrew's not feeling well, so he's not going to be here, most likely. Alright, that's okay, don't worry about it. At least I know enough Spanish to get myself into trouble. Michelle knows more Italian than Spanish. Yeah, a bit more, but not much. There's enough similarity between the languages that I can translate. I also can read some French too. So, what kind of truck do you drive? Because in American Truck Simulator, I drive a Kenworth K100E cabover. There's something special about the Kenworth K100E truck that I enjoy. It's a nice truck, it feels good to drive in the game, and it's darn sexy. She thinks my truck is sexy. It really turns her on. She's always staring at me when I'm driving along. I'm single. Well, she's kind of single. I'm married to Michelle. I'm the other half. That's Lemmy and finished, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. So, but our marriage is from the other side on the spiritual plane. So, on the earthly plane, Michelle's not married to nobody. So you drive a truck. El Grande Huevo. Yeah, I actually like driving the game, the Truck American Truck Simulator. I do admit, unfortunately, I feel bad for the NPCs in the game because so many of them have unintentionally died. But I've gotten better at driving without killing everybody. Thank you very much, John. I'm glad you like that. It's humid as hell. My hair is a mess. How you doing, Darnell? How you doing? It's hard to date when you're two people and living with a drunkard who gets jealous. Yeah, I will give you that. I originally remember when I dated somebody else, and even though she knew very well of Lomi, she felt like she was the third one, the third left foot, or the second left foot, because me and Lomi were so tight, we were still tight. So me and her kind of broke it off, went our own separate ways. Did you get the notification? Now don't forget, guys, we're also streaming on 5 channels tonight. Right, we're streaming on Facebook. Right, we're streaming on YouTube, Michelle's channel, YouTube, my channel, my Twitch channel, and Twitter. Yeah, so we're streaming on multiple platforms right now. So, the only one that seems to be questionable is for the people on Facebook. Because for some reason, even though Michelle upgrades with paid account on her personal channel, people cannot see the comments that are being typed in here on Facebook. Well, I don't think they can. I think he means that I look good tonight and look, sexy. Or at least peppy, anyway. I don't know if it's sexy, but Michelle does look peppy. So let's take a look at that Facebook thing real quick here. www.facebook.com. Let's see what's going on. I would like to stream this thing on another channel. Okay, right. Well, unfortunately, I'm not seeing. Can I share this? Can I share it to a group? I don't know. Where do you want to send it to? Winston? Winston. Now I can just send it to Winston. No, Winston City, Winston Government, Winston Community Forum. Oh, I don't see anything there. I wouldn't stream any of those, so it's not even appropriate. Okay, so just screw it. If someone sees it, they see it. You have a YouTube. You have a channel. You have a page of your own. I do. Yes, I do. But who the hell goes to your other channel? Share now, public. I thought we were sharing it. Share to your group. Share on a friend's profile. Share on a page. Share to your, let's see, North American Snorkeling. NASQ. No, that's not it. North American Snorkeling. There you go. Public group. Well, it's my group. I'll share if I want to. Yeah, well, how many people are going to see it? I don't know. Oh, okay, so we'll share it on Facebook and see how many people will see it on there. Love to see the Facebookers, come on. We can see you, but you won't be able to see anybody else. Who are you talking to, John, me, or Michelle? Does it make you feel sexy? No, it makes me feel tired. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. He's a real energy vampire sometimes. So, yeah. But he's not here right now, so I can talk about more fun stuff. So, Krista, here's a good deal for you and your husband to save money. Now, are you ready? If you install the Grubhub app, you can get the family pack from Burger King, which consists of 3 Whoppers, 3 double cheeseburgers, 3 French fries. Okay? And it's only $20. This is $20. So, I think you got about 6 French fries, actually. Small fries. I think we got 6 small fries. Let's put it this way. After he threw some of that food, he was feeling kind of full. That's for sure. Let's see. What's this message? Let's see. How you doing, Jennifer J? Welcome back to the nightly show. This show is being streamed on 5 different networks at the same time. You know what? Since we can't, the people on Facebook, really seriously, Michelle, don't give a flying crap. I mean, what I would do is, why don't you stream this also to Welcome to My World instead of there? It's an idea. Or if I can manage to figure out how to stream it on Daily Motion, because I have a Daily Motion channel. Or stream it to your Odyssey channel, or my Odyssey channel. Yeah, absolutely. So, Huevo, I want to go back to the guy they called Huevo there. I tried, as I said, I explained what kind of truck I drive, an American Truck Simulator, and El Grande Huevo. And the thing is that I really like my cab over. It's a nice truck. I like it a lot. I want to see the real thing. I want to go, one day I'd like to ride and drive a real Kenworth K100E. That would be really, really fun to see. And on a closed course, since I don't have a driver's license, I should be fine. With a little bit of practice. That's always the key. Give me 40 acres, I'll turn this rig around. Yeah, that song actually is so fitting. If you ever try to back up to pick up or drop off a trailer, it's like I have never found it easy to drop off a trailer in the game and bring it to a loading dock. I have tried to do it, and I constantly, yeah. Well, in the American Truck Simulator, all of my drivers have the same truck. The NPC drivers in the game, my game, have the same truck. The Canada's K100E. Yes, I know. I see Jennifer J. The default stock paint scheme, if you want to have multiple paint schemes on the Kenworth K100E, is pretty nice too. If you like something that looks like it's an eye catcher, it's the Kenworth is one of the nicer trucks in the game. It's also one of the nicer trucks in real life. It is a high quality truck. What made it possible for me to buy it in the game was the fact that it only cost me about $60,000 in the game. So I already had the money. So I didn't have to go ahead and go to the bank and get a loan because I already had the money saved up. So I bought my first truck with cash. But Michelle had to expand the garage with a credit or with a loan from the bank in the game. Yeah, I had to because I knew I needed to get more drivers to make my fleet of trucks practical. So I went and got $400,000? Yeah, $400,000 loan from the bank. And then she built up her garage to a 3-bay and got 2 more Kenworth K100E trucks, same configuration in red. And so I hired 2 NPC drivers. Originally, I hired 2 women. One of them wasn't doing any truck deliveries at all. She was just kind of sitting there like a big turd. Like, what are you doing? You're supposed to be doing deliveries. And I looked at the log, and she wasn't doing anything. So basically, I fired one, but the other one was very active. And I said, okay, that one can stick around because that one's doing pretty good. Then I ended up hiring a guy that had hazmat classification for explosives. Since I don't carry explosives, I can only carry flammable liquids and gases. Okay, so propane, gasoline, diesel, things like that. What do I smell like? Normally pretty neutral. Yeah, normally pretty neutral, but hot weather like this, she smells like sweat. That's why she's got a fan blowing on her all the time. Alright, so let's get some people up on the panel. I did see Jennifer J. Let's get Jennifer J on here. Okay. Let's get Jennifer J on here. We also will consider having other people come on the panels too. Of course, the thing is that we've had problems with some people with the panels. I don't see them here, but if anybody else wants to come on, let's see. What about the John? Okay, Jennifer J's here. Alright. Good afternoon, evening, how you doing? How's it going?
Whoops.
That's good. Having a nice day. Having a nice day today?
Not really. Phone died.
Phone died, huh? How you
Yeah,
phone?
and it was fall is here. We had a big accident on the Alaska Highway. Speaking of trucks, a truck carried some gas colliding one of the bridges between Fontaine Stone and John and Phil Nelson on the BC side of the Alaska Highway. So right now the road is closed. We are hardly almost out of food, and we have this big accident that the road hasn't been open for at least for 72 hours.
Okay, so the road has not been open for
Yeah,
24 hours.
yeah. When the tanker crashed,
Hi,
was a
Tiger Kitty. How you
big,
doing?
huge, and I caught the forest on fire. So it's a big black spot on this bridge.
Okay. Alright, so we have supposedly Tiger Kitty here, but I don't know if this is really Tiger Kitty because we don't see a picture
Of her.
Okay.
Zimmerman. No, it's not. It's not.
Zimmerman. Zimmerman.
It's
Zimmerman.
not.
Zimmerman.
No, it's not.
Zimmerman. Zimmerman. Zimmerman.
I gotta take care of
Zimmerman.
this.
Zimmerman.
Get out of here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Why does he hate me so much that he have to make fun of my voice every time using fake names?
It's okay. Don't get upset about it. I don't know why they did that.
Well, I've been upset about this for the last since they
Let's
started.
put it this way: the bowl is full. The bowl is full. He ended up eating we got a family meal thing, but because I had ketchup, mustard, and pickles, I can't eat that. So we ended up getting 3 Whoppers, 3 double cheeseburgers, 3 French fries, 3 French fries.
Well, I'm having, by the way, fries and ribs.
So people are asking who is Zimmerman? Who's Zimmerman? You did explain to me once, but I don't know who that is really.
Well, it just because I've said this funny last name, they're making fun because of my speech problem.
Right, I know they are, but you.
No, I'm not explaining. I'm explaining for the person.
Okay.
So that's been the one kind of in shot ever since, because every time I speak, they use it. Even last night, sorry what happened on your post. Someone posted a doctor picture of Miss J and put a little Zimmerman last night. And that's the same person who's mocking me here. He's now mocking me there and posting the old 4chan picture that makes fun of my character. That's how much they hate me.
You have 2 characters. One that
word.
looks like a human cat hybrid, and the other one is a human.
Big Brazilian, yeah.
Yeah. No, he did not eat all that. But he put the rest of it in the refrigerator. He had part of a Whopper, and basically, he definitely felt full after that.
Yeah, send me a Whopper.
So
we don't have
he put the rest of it in freezer bags and put them in the refrigerator so he can come back and eat them another day.
That's one thing I like to try, because up here in the Yukon, we don't have Burger King.
Yeah. Well, but you guys have
McDonald's and
you also have your own little chain over there. What's it called there? I forgot what you call it.
Tim Horton.
Right, okay.
Tim Horton. But they don't do burgers.
Yeah. So, I never tried Tim Hortons either. I never tried In and Out either. There's an In and Out in Massachusetts.
You ever tried Dairy Queen?
There's a California burger joint that opened up in and Out in Massachusetts. How you
We
doing,
don't even
Charlie?
have a Harvey here.
Yeah. Yeah, well, like I said, there's definitely some interesting food choices. So like they said, they do not have an in and out in Winston. We don't have a White Castle either. All we can get is little hamburgers in the store.
I haven't had a White.
I have to admit, I would love to go to White Castle and see the real White Castle.
Me too. The last time I went to a White Castle, it was back in the 70s in Vancouver.
Yeah, okay. They had one in Vancouver, though, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I don't have a Canadian accent. If I have the particular Canadian accent, I would use a lot.
Yeah. I was thinking about going over some Kentucky Fried Chicken until he said how much they were charging for a bucket of chicken. And he went, yike! Like, it was like $54 for like a bucket of chicken, like for a family meal with biscuits and gravy, gravy, mashed potatoes. And I was like,
we are about $40 for the same thing.
Yeah. What do you guys got in Winston? Burger King? We have a McDonald's. That's the only chain we have is McDonald's. We have a couple mom and pop restaurants, mostly Italian. We have two Dunkin' Donuts.
Two?
Yeah.
I haven't Dunkin' Donuts
one
for a long time.
One each in the main street.
The last time I had one was in the 80s in Edmonton. Well, in the 80s.
Yeah.
For our donors, we
that
only
person
go to
on the
Tim's,
panel
the
is Jennifer J. She's our cartoonist on the channel. She draws like some pictures and stuff of her characters, and she's transgender. She's a pretty good person overall. I never saw anything wrong with Jennifer J.
Oh, by the way, for the person who asked, yes, I'm on TV Farm too. That's how it all started. Like last night on your board on Discord.
Yeah. And of course, it's too bad that Andrew's not here. Andrew will probably be here soon. If he can make it. He said he wasn't feeling well, so I'm not going to push Andrew to come here. Just stupid. Yeah, you're sweaty in places you don't want to talk about. Yeah. Alright, anyway, so you should basically sit up and stand up a bit and stretch. So, my butt's sticking to the seat because it's humid. Oh, alright, it's better. Kind of heat that drives me crazy. Kind of when your butt basically feels like it's sticking to a leather seat. Alright.
I have the same feeling if I'm not wearing a pair of pants on a hot day on my old office chair because it was leather.
Yeah.
We used to. Oops, what the hell?
I could put a towel on the chair. That might help a bit. Yeah, we're going to get the studio line up. Let's see. Right now, I'm wondering how many other people are viewing this on the other channels.
Shut up! Shut up!
Who are you talking about to?
Sorry for that.
Yeah.
I'm on. That's my very sensitive smoke alarm.
Oh, you know what? There's a sad reality. There's different kinds of smoke detectors. You probably got the kind of smoke detector that's got an ionizing chamber in it. You should replace that with the other kind of smoke detector that uses an LED instead to detect smoke. And that won't trigger as much for things like cooking and things like that. So that's an advantage. Let's see.
Well, the Leno was bought just because this is the third smoke alarm. The first one when I came in was cut off because there were smokers. Second one she replaced was too old and it, lost
Not yet,
power.
Michelle. Hold on.
And then this one that's like you can't even take a shower because it goes off in steam.
Okay. Well, that's what I'm saying. You probably want to consider having your landlord change it to a different technology smoke detector.
Not likely in this world, because if it just one's that cheap, and she could replace it, we have to all stand up on our feet and order her, and then we'd be kicked out. So, no, I have to suffer with that.
No one says you order her, but you as a tenant.
Oh, no. We can't because see, whatever she say, whatever she buy, we have to live with it or else out the street. I got one of those type of static cover landlords that you hear a lot.
If you have a lease, Jennifer, you have rights as a tenant.
Not here in Canada. You have more rights as a tenant there than here. It's a different rules. The Yukon government is trying to change it, and it's been so long we don't care anymore. You have the most power, your landlord and tenant. We don't. It's just like a wet new against a wall. That's how weak our tenant laws are. So, no.
Do they have a time? The thing is that.
Tolan, if you pay attention to my video, you know who I'm talking about. But then again, she's, let's say it's kind of greedy, from the Indian types. The country of India. It's one of those life. I'm here from Canada to make a lot of money, and I care about you. Yeah, right. She just spent a lot of money redoing the outside, brand new door, and some idiot graffiti on one door, and the other one's broken already. And she spent a lot of money just to redone outside, around. So I don't know if she had enough money for the smokers alarm, because she got a government grant, that's why. She only renew things that if, I save money for the government because they grant me money. Type of landlord.
Well, I hope the phone's on, guys. Jennifer, heads up, the phones are on.
Yeah, I've been noticing ever since you put the number on.
This first one, God. Speak.
Zimmerman.
See, it gets me one way or another.
Yeah, I know.
You do have caller ID, do you?
We do, but it still doesn't help when they say that callers from an unknown number, they just can't be sure who it's from.
Oh, there's apps that could do better than that.
Hold on a minute. This is a Connecticut number. Hello?
Okay.
Hello?
I'm calling about your $3,000 crap card. Do you still have that available?
No, I'm waiting for the bidder to pay for it.
Do you think they're going to pay for it?
Oh, I got a call coming in the line, so thank you.
No, don't hang up on me.
I didn't hang up on you. I just declined the other call that was coming in.
Do you think they're going to pay for that video card?
I have no idea. But I know certainly.
What are you going to do with that money?
I certainly would not put in a bid for $3,000. I may have bid maybe about $20, but I wouldn't put no $3,000.
What are you going to do with that money?
She's going to come up here and spend it on me.
I got an idea. How about you just take that $2,000, spread it on your bed, get on top of it, spread eagle, and let Ed eat you out.
Seriously, what
And then
Michelle's
pour
gonna
some
do
mayonnaise and
if
mustard on
Michelle
it.
actually gets paid the $3,000, the first thing that she's gonna use it for is to get the hell out of here. Yeah,
Why
that's
don't
a
you
good
just use
idea.
it to get laid?
I'm thinking about going.
I'd rather get laid.
I'm thinking about going to Wichita, Kansas. Why
What
Kansas?
the hell's in Kansas?
Why don't you go with, since consider going to Montana, because you lived in Montana in the last life. Yeah.
Hey, we're not in Kansas anymore.
We haven't been in Kansas yet. The closest I've been to was Little Rock, Arkansas, many, many years ago.
Let's take that $2,000, go down to the red light district and get fucked.
Now, we'd use it to seriously pay to get a moving truck to get things moved. That's what Michelle would like to do with the money, if she gets paid.
Then after we get fucked, we go down to KFC and get us a bucket of KFC fried chicken.
Now, I sold the ATX motherboard for some KFC chicken back in Willimantic, thank you. That was good chicken.
You wanna fuck me?
What the hell is in Wichita, Kansas?
Hey, do you wanna fuck
Population
me?
of 500,000 people with some manufacturing jobs available. Some.
I wanna put your fat ass down into a hole and starve you.
No, thank you, but thanks, have a nice day. There's not a lot in Wichita, Kansas. The rents are cheap. It's flat.
Well, and let me tell you, by the sound of the car, it sounds like there's a lot of inbreeds there. Don't go there.
And someone else as well that breeds there. I don't know what that means, Jennifer. Well,
Propane people know that joke.
Oh, maybe Michelle, you could consider Indiana. Indiana. Wait a minute.
Oh, then you know that song
Go
about
ahead,
Indiana
caller.
and the cops.
Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Okay, Indiana's not bad, though. No, Indiana looks interesting, but there's,
You know that song about Indiana back in the 70s?
I don't know about the song about Indiana, but,
You know,
what about
cops'
North Dakota? North Dakota.
I love a cowboy song.
I'm not really too receptive to North Carolina. I'm not too comfortable with North Dakota for some reason. It's like I looked at it. It
A lot of
looks
cows,
kind of rustic.
cowboys, snakes.
Nebraska is mostly the Hoosier state. That's another possibility. Yeah, go ahead, call you on the air. Shut up. Alright, that's enough of it. Oh, wait a minute. Speak! Oh, this is irritating.
Hello?
Go ahead.
Is this MicheleMarieDalene?
Yeah.
My name is Kyle Stevenson. I work for Asset Recovery for JCPenney. Now, I've got your record pulled up, but it says that you owe us about $300. And we can knock off that debt payment if you'd like.
Do you
Get it
realize
down to
you're live
20.
on a YouTube channel with over 20 people listening?
Well, would you mind asking those 20 people if they'll pitch in to pay off your JCPenney debt? Because we got a bill open here. It's been open
Actually,
for
they
the past
forgave the
10
debt already, but thank you for calling. Yeah, I did. Okay. It was more than $300. Those, yeah. Debt collection attorney.
And besides,
So the
He's
judge
doing
told
a good job this evening.
Yeah, anyway, so like I said, North Dakota looked interesting. South Dakota looked interesting. Montana looks interesting.
Oh.
I looked
Excuse
up
me.
Idaho Couture
Oh, Idaho got a lot of
Delene.
potatoes.
Cor
what, the
Delene. COR space D apostrophe ALENE. Which is
what
actually
PEI and...
kind of interesting for a name of a town.
Oh, here we go.
Hold on a minute.
Phone
Go
call.
ahead.
Zimmerman.
Yeah.
I gave up the phone for the weekday. That's gonna be all night long.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what. Okay, first of all, Idaho. It's got a few interesting things.
Better.
Idaho's got a few interesting things that would make Idaho
Like
kind of nice.
Like potatoes, just like PEI.
Hold on a minute. Let me go ahead.
Here we go.
All right, enough of that for right now. Let me finish what I was talking about. And it's the fact is that, yeah, I looked at Idaho. Was it Coeur d'Alene? I don't know. There's one city in Idaho that is a French name city. It's kind of highbrow.
Potatoes. Everything in Hawaii looks like a potato.
I'm not
Just
I'm
like
going to
PEI.
Hawaii. I am not paying for Hawaii. Because God, no. Michelle can't afford Hawaii. No.
Oh yeah, you could go get some Hawaii pizza, a nice fan, and above it, and sit outside.
Hawaiian pizza is disgusting.
And a Canadian invented that, by the
Tim
way.
Horton is a restaurant in Canada. It's kind
And
of
some
like
parts of Noda.
was it like a coffee shop? Or is it like a full McDonald's? I think it's like a McDonald's.
No. It's a coffee shop, just like Dunkin' Donuts. There is places in the United States you have to go up by the border. But it's mostly in Canada. We are the biggest donut eaters, by the way.
Oh, the biggest donut people in Connecticut. Hold on a minute. What's that?
Yeah.
Ed? Yeah. Bedroom. He's in the bedroom. He's sleeping, but... Yeah, if you want to wake up the Grumpy Bowl, or do you want to wait until later?
I was going to give him $1 or $2 for a beer like I always do.
You would definitely have to ask him then, before I say yes.
Alright, well.
Alright, just ask him.
Is that homeless Mike?
Alright.
Is that homeless Mike?
No. It's the neighbor downstairs.
Oh.
So,
Weird.
Oregon... Nope, sorry. I want to leave a blue state, not join another blue state. You got that right.
He's not answering. Can I just leave him $2? That's more than enough.
What's that?
He's not answering. Can I just leave him $2? That's more than enough.
Oh, just leave it on the table then, okay? Just take one beer.
That's all I'm taking.
Alright.
$2.50 for a secondhand beer? Here, if someone asked me for a beer, they have to pay about $3 for a can. That's expensive.
Yeah.
Your beer is cheap.
Yeah, but you're way up there in the north. We're not,
We make, by the way, we make our own beers here too.
Yeah.
We got about 3
Yeah, you guys make your
places that
Molson
make
Golden beer.
No. I'm talking about local beer. Local.
Oh, yeah, they do, yeah.
So we got we got the national breweries like Labatt and what you ever just said, and then we got local across Canada. So our local beer actually is better than the national brand of Labatt, Motions, and so forth.
Well, we have a microbrewery now in Winstead now that sells beer, and it's made fresh right there on the spot.
Oh yeah, that's the type of beer we have.
Yeah, microbrewery beer. Yep.
So I have a choice between, and the local beer is more expensive than the national one. And a lot of Yukoners drink it, so if you want a can from a stranger, you have to pay $3.
Yeah.
Not $2.50.
Well, anyway, so back to what I was saying. We quickly looked into different states. Just for the hell of it, we looked at Connecticut too, even though we live here, to see how accurate this Nick Johnson was. It was like Michelle were kind of looking at it. I was like, yeah, that's Connecticut, all right. Yeah, rich wannabes, especially in Litchfield counties. We up here, we're kind of like the hillbillies. They're not that. And of course, you got your swamp hippies or swamp hillbillies over in the eastern Connecticut of those stores. Yeah, it's the state is mostly upper crusty, but they're all kind of broke. So the state kind of sucks. So I like the New Hampshire, kind of nice. Yeah, still a red state. It's kind of like a purple state, kind of purpley. Yeah. So, but Michelle wants to go to a red state, so Kansas would be good. Well, Nebraska wouldn't be bad either, except you die of boredom out there. There's nothing to do in Nebraska. It's all farms. It's all corn.
You just have fun with the animals.
Oh yeah, they have cattle too, because they use corn for cattle feed as well.
And nothing, dude, other than date a cow.
I took the phone off for a bit so I could focus on what I was talking about, because I was getting kind of confusing, and I was trying to hear everything that was going on. Michelle does have to sometimes take her time to get things done.
Yeah. I have notes of that.
So I was trying to explain about the different states that she was looking into. I still think
go to Alaska, you'd be near me.
I'm not really sure what state I want to go to, because they all have their good sides and bad sides. You know, some states got their drug dealers and their pimps, and other states just are too damn expensive.
Freeze your butt or cook like a hot dog. Alaska and Hawaii, you get freeze your butt in Alaska.
Wichita, Kansas definitely has really hot summers, and winters can be very cold because it's a plain state. So
and a lot of storms, a lot of winter storms.
Yeah, a lot of winter storms. Yeah, and we're not even talking about the tornadoes. The fact it's in Tornado Alley. Yeah.
No place in that area of the United States I won't go, because we have ours here in the prairies too. But no tornadoes, no tomatoes, no tornadoes.
Yeah, I don't like tornadoes or tomatoes. You
got it.
They don't like tomatoes and they don't like tornadoes.
I only like ketchup and maybe tomato stew. But that's kind of, tomato sauce on my macaroni.
Only time I'll eat tomatoes if they're cooked, and that's pretty much only certain sauces.
Same here, yeah. I don't like the raw.
I don't either.
The raw tomato.
No.
It's amazing how a raw tomato is different than boiled canned potatoes. I mean, tomatoes.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
It just really.
It's on now. I just turned the phone on. Just double. Speak.
I love niggers. I love niggers. I love.
Yeah.
Don't bug us one way, they will bug us the other one, the phone callers. Come on, we need some decent callers here. Not that asshole. Decent callers only. Come on, people.
Yeah. That's the
We're
thing.
getting tired of this caller today. We need decent people to talk to us, okay? And not the propane sounding guy, too. Come on.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, the thing is, the person back to eBay auction real fast is because of the way eBay works is they have a non-binding contract when you bid. Okay, so they have to pay. It doesn't matter what. Or I can agree to cancel the bid. Hello? Go ahead.
Knickers.
Shut up. Shut up.
See what I mean? It's like, this is why people want to come here, not to listen to us, listen to him.
The only thing is, Jennifer, is people don't always come here anyway. It's like they do.
I know, but we got the
like
assholes.
The phone calls, but there's some that like a lot of people don't. You know, like these kind of phone calls. They see it as a waste of time. They don't really understand.
It is a waste of time.
What the humor is in some of these phone calls.
Yeah, it is a waste of our time, you know, of listening to it. And
speaking of that, there's another call
see
coming
what
in.
I mean?
Speak.
Woo, woo.
Zimmerman.
See what I mean?
Yeah,
It's going to be all night. Just don't have phone calls. That's the best way to solve it. Just don't have a phone call for the rest of the show. Because that guy ruins it every time.
Yeah, that's vexing. So, don't forget, tomorrow we will be having, not tomorrow, tomorrow we have the night show again. Yes, we do. And we also have the, other panels and stuff.
And the asshole again.
Speak!
Chin Horton.
I don't get that one.
I wish we could trace down this guy. Jeez. Really?
Oh, I got the phone numbers, but he's probably using something like crank call service or something.
If he is, you know, there's an app to find out on somewhere. Because, you know...
There's apps to trace down numbers, but if it's using a crank call service...
Yeah.
It's not going to really do much good.
Well...
You find out who the phone numbers are assigned to, but it doesn't get the person. Yeah, it's not worth it. So like I said, as far as going to another blue state, no.
Are you talking blue state as the size of the parties during election time?
Hold a minute, let a coming call. Speak. One at a time. Go ahead, caller. Yeah.
By the way, Tim Horton used to be a famous hockey player. Then he quit and had opened a Thursday Steakhouse, then the donuts.
Okay.
And why you ask? Because his teams and the thing at the time cannot.
Coming. Speak.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah, who's this?
MicheleMarieDalene, who are you?
What? This is the third time you call me. Why are you calling me so much?
Who are you?
Yeah, this is the third time. What do you want?
I don't know. What do you want? You called me.
Oh, I don't understand.
All right, thank you for calling. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Anyway,
Another person making us mad.
yeah, it's just frustrating.
I know, if it's not making fun of you, you know, making fun of you. I mean, making fun of me, making fun of whatever.
Well, anyway, the point is that I'm here. We still got about another 50 minutes. Oh, by the way, is there going to be fireworks tonight? There might be. The only thing is
Why? Why are you having fireworks?
Because Winston's just having the carnival tonight, and so they're supposed to be having the fireworks tonight. The problem is yes, you can see them all outside my building. The problem is I don't have a camera out there.
And remember, dogs and cat owners, keep them indoors in that area. You don't want the cats and dogs in that area.
Yeah, my cat has got plenty of experience dealing with firework noises. He doesn't like it very much. But,
I just want every pet owner that, you know, listen to, because, you know, they freak out.
Yeah.
You know? We don't often have it, like, maybe 2 times.
Well, I think Rusty, my cat, has gotten a little more comfortable with fireworks, but it's not the ones that
it takes time.
It's not the fireworks that are staged by the professional fireworks people I'm worried about. It's the ones that are shut off from the porch. That scare me that my cat might get hit by them.
Every Halloween and so forth that happens here, 4th of July, I know we are
committed. Every July 4th, somebody always shoots off fireworks and throws them off the porch like hand grenades. And I'm like, you're sitting there going, you know, I'm afraid that my cat might get hit by those fireworks, especially firecrackers. Because he is the same color as the road. So, you know, the sandy color. So it's, especially at night, it's hard to tell who he is. So I try to keep him in at night during when the neighbors are shooting off fireworks.
Yeah, you don't want to have a panicked, dead cat.
Yeah, I don't want a dead cat, or they certainly don't want a cat that's got burns from fireworks.
Yeah, and, you know,
That's the carnival.
They do get PTS
the carnival
too,
is
you know.
really not worth streaming, okay? It's not. It's just...
And if any wolf,
this year, the carnival
around the area...
This year, the carnival's major suck. Yeah, it just sucks. No, it's not worth it.
And remember, all the wolves, vets out there hide too, because they get PTS because of the noise, just like cats and dogs.
Yeah. I can't. I don't have a camera out there right now. I'm sure somebody's going to be showing the fireworks when it comes off. It's supposed to go off in about 45 minutes. Yeah, about 9 o'clock.
Yeah, I did some filming that's on my door until a few years ago. They put a tall building, and now I can see the fireworks at, you know, a New Year's. Spoil. But then again, it was 40 below and I was filming. Yes, you could film at 40 below with just your camera.
I don't know about shooting at 40 below in my camera unless you can find a way to keep your battery warm.
Simple. Since it was so close just out of the door, just hold it outside.
Yeah.
I know. I wish someone invented a battery blanket for phones. They have them for cars, big trucks, and so forth. Just if someone make a little blankets for our phone, but then again, most phones you cannot get the battery out because they don't want you to these days.
Yeah, they should be able to take the batteries out of your phone, especially in cold weather, when you might need to swap them out, put them in your pocket, keep them warm.
Well, what we do, we take a battery and we rub it on our old cameras and put it in every so often.
Yeah. Well, anyway, let's see. Let's go in any messages. Anything exciting? We look.
I love the nights of just you and me.
Right now it's just me and you and the audience.
Yeah. With Tiger.
Tiger's on a
women night
cruise
out.
ship. Tiger's on a cruise.
No, I meant other days. I mean, days of you and me and Tiger.
She was on a show this morning. She was on Google Meets from her laptop, from her stateroom. So she was here this morning on the show. I don't think she was.
What?
She wasn't really on the panel. She was mostly just typing through. Oh, she was on the panel, wasn't she? I don't really remember. I think she definitely was typing in the chat. I don't remember if she was on the panel.
Oh, buddy, Tiger Kid, send me a picture of your areas of your boat so I can put Miss James in. So next time you see a nice hallway or outside, take a picture so I can put Miss James in. Like I did a couple of years ago with some cruise pictures I found.
I'm sure there's plenty of pictures out there in the boats if you're looking for boats, staterooms and things like that.
No, I'm just asking Tiger Kitty,
Yeah, I mean, I know you're a good person. Let me get the chat back on the screen for you because it makes it easy. Yeah. It just said the stupid thing is very sensitive about dropping the chat when on the side there.
I didn't notice it every time you do that.
I don't know why they don't have the some kind of way to lock it so you can't just drop the chat that damn easy. See, when we take a look at the news real quick. Let's take a quick look at the news. Let's see what's going on here. Baseball team cancels family night after thousands of tickets were sold over objections to sponsors. Baseball team cancels family night after thousands of tickets were sold over objections to sponsors.
Sponsors. They make it free.
Let's take a look at this real quick here. An independent baseball team in Colorado has canceled family night just hours before the first pitch, shutting out the pro-life organizations that were sponsoring the event.
Oh, I see now.
Okay.
Flo, put your finger in another pie. Leave us sports alone.
Mar-a-Lago. Why feds told Trump's team to boost security at a Florida home after FBI raid. Let's just go through this real quick here.
So.
Florida Magistrate Judge Bruce E. Reinhart has unsealed a redacted affidavit Friday that the FBI used to obtain a search warrant for Trump's Mar-a-Lago property in August. Alright, so here's what it says. Justice Department sent a letter to Trump team to add more security at Mar-a-Lago. The Justice Department sent a letter to Trump's team to increase security at Mar-a-Lago after the FBI raid and after the FBI and Justice Department inspected the facility in early June. Quote, as previously indicated to you, Mar-a-Lago does not include a secure location authorization for the storage of classified information. The letter says, as such, it appears that since the time classified documents were removed from the secure facilities to the White House and stored at Mar-a-Lago on or around January 20th, 2021, they have not been handled in an appropriate manner or stored in the appropriate location. It's a private home, people. It's not Fort Knox. Holy crap. You guys hired a
And you
fucking
think
cracker to break into Donald Trump's safe, which is a higher level
Donald
safe.
Trump. The
And
safe
you
is
tried to tell him to
his
turn
secret
off the
in his
security
golf ball.
cameras. And this doesn't make any sense. Okay. Failed our children, mother of young Marine killed in Kabul terror attack, slams Biden administration.
Ow!
Police seize vintage Bentley after discovering it's worth over $115 million. Why would they want to steal? After it was discovered, it was worth $115 million. Why? They want to have it on their auction? Man allegedly approached parents of young girl at store with $100,000 after judge in red state rules on law barring adults under 21 from carrying handguns. Should be interesting. Texas judge rules law permitting adults under 21 from carrying handguns violates the Second Amendment. Yes, it does.
The right to
Biden
little
seemingly
animals.
apologizes to his own staff after taking questions from the press. Liberal mayor's COVID vaccine program for students dealt big blow. Biden says abortion restrictions beyond the pale and the full as midterms pitch. Los Angeles, San Francisco billboard warns residents not to move to Texas, citing Uvalde school shooting. That's all I'm going to say about that. Nikki Haley fires back after tax forms leaked to media. GOP has been too nice. Country musicians and wife of 60 years found dead on the road near Mojave Desert. Officials issue warning about popular frozen food over frightening contamination. Prince Harry arrives in electric car to board private jet for one-day polo match. Jesse Waters, this is why the DOJ didn't want to release the Mar-a-Lago affidavit.
Willen, thank you. My thumb's too hurt to write down there. Thank you.
Yeah.
Wow, it hurts when you split chopsticks, huh? Yeah, it does. Ooh, that's probably why you like me. Not talking to you. Yeah, I'm a bit high.
So, the thing is, the weather is, still a little humid right now, but it's kind of come down in temperature. Right now, it's 22 degrees Celsius right now. They expect the high was 30 degrees, the low is 16. 30 degrees, 20 degrees Saturday. So temperatures look like they're not really dropping by fucking much. Now,
it's 62 hours and it's cloudy here. Look like it's going to rain.
Yeah.
I could see the rain cloud.
It's about, in Fahrenheit units, it's about 74 degrees, I think. Something like that.
Yeah, it will be dropping down to 15 in the next 3 or 4 hours. Fall is here because I woke up cold air and things begin to freeze here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's 61 now. I got a strip in the bottom.
Okay, so it's cold right now where they are versus where we are.
Yeah. I could do weather.
Yeah, anyway, it's still humid. Oh, how much rain did you guys get? Michelle, how much rain did we get? That's a good question. How much rain did we get today?
A lot last night. Yeah, we got
last night. 0.3 inches, or just about a third of an inch of rain. It's 90% humidity right now.
Ooh.
So feels like it's 22 degrees Celsius. And the barometric pressure is rising at 29.89 inches of mercury. Let's see. I don't see anything really shocking here. Winds, I didn't mention winds. Right now there is no winds. It's dead calm right now. So there's no
We
winds.
have light winds here. Light enough I could see the trees go back and forth. That's how we Yukoners could tell. Just look out the window.
Yeah,
When you see the trees move, then we know it's windy.
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I can't see the trees from here, so that's the reason I have to use the phone to check out things.
Yeah, my window is right behind the screen.
Yeah. So, how many people are actually on here right now, Michelle? I didn't check. Three. Okay, so I think it's time to get ready to wrap it up. It's already got 3 people watching right now. And now it's up to 6, Michelle. Yeah, but it's only 6 people. Where's the rest of them? You got them all split over different networks right now, so you might be why. Yeah, you gotta really split on multiple networks, so it might be some people are not seeing you because they're on their other networks that don't have
A feedback. A camera feedback.
So the point of this whole thing was to actually see if we could try to reach out to some of the other people that were subscribed to Lily's channel, my Facebook channel, and that's what we did. The problem is it spreads the sauce too thin. Yeah. It's like everybody's like, they don't even realize that they can chat on the other channels.
Oh, they haven't found out how.
Well, it's pretty simple, guys. How? Because all you do is on your respective chat, just type it. The only one that really kind of loses out is Facebook. Everybody else can see everybody else's chat, so that's not so bad.
Yeah, that's one nice thing about YouTube.
What's that?
It's like I could see, you could see, I could hear you and all that. I don't have to press extra buttons.
Okay. Chris just gave me some green stamps or a beer ad. So, this guy that says you're here. Yeah, I know you are. Oh, either way, I mean, we're trying to find ways to get some things back up. We know the World of Warcraft game streaming does okay. Probably just go ahead and expand into more of the game streams. Those are fun. Also, don't forget, guys, on the 18th, the week of the 18th, we're gonna start working with my new team with World of Warcraft people to decide which days we're going to be playing World of Warcraft at night. Okay? We don't know what day or time yet. We have an idea that we're going to start trying to get something started for the week of the 18th of September. But that's all we have. We don't know the day exactly when it's going to be. We don't know the time it's going to be. Yeah. But, I also want to rework on the video I did yesterday about installing the new phone plugs on my mixer. Because of the fact is, let me see what my other headphones here, what we did.
Why are you putting that on your kitchen mixer?
Well, there's nothing wrong with it. See,
how do you mix two phone calls at the same time?
You know, these Bluetooth headphones usually use these kind of wires like this, right?
Yeah.
But my mixer uses plugs like this. So I had to replace this with this.
When you listen to music on your mixer
except there was
in
the
the
mono
kitchen,
plugs they had to replace. So what I'm gonna do
well, your mixer is not an MP3 device.
is
You
I'm
mix
gonna
bread
take a
with it.
snapshot of these two plugs and then make a graphic because I'm gonna show the other plugs. I'm gonna have this plug in the center, the black one in the center, and then show the two tip and sleeve plugs because this is the tip, sleeve, and ring, which I guess could explain some things. But
does it make good bread?
What's that?
Does it make good bread? Your mixer.
Yeah, it's
your
definitely a better
headphones, your
connection.
mixer in the kitchen.
It's definitely better. It's definitely a better connection than using those RCA plugs and adapters, which was what we were using, and they sucked.
By the way, that was a missed joke.
So that's the reason I wanted to replace. I replaced the plug, and it works pretty good. So they're going to be showing how we test everything and hook everything up.
Yeah, we just plug it in and see if it works. You know, if it doesn't work, then we turn the machine off and on.
With those wire adapter cords, we're talking about the ones with the little stereo Walkman type plug and then the two RCA plugs on the other end. Michelle's is like always the red wire breaks. The white wire doesn't break much, but it's always the red wire that rips off.
You know, back in the old days when you can repair headphones before earbuds, I never paid attention to it. Yes, red wire does come up no matter what type of headphone. If it's an expensive headphone, a cheap headphone, even in a bud, those the red one breaks. Even at here or at the plug. Especially at the plug.
It always breaks at the plug.
Oh,
yeah.
Man. Back in the days when we had
Walkman,
the
point is
that
what we're gonna do.
When that breaks, and when in the old days with the Walkman, that part's no fun. You don't get decent deal still. Oh, luckily I have the lost art of repairing headphones back then.
Yeah.
So
what I did is I showed her with the plugs on, but on the video from yesterday, but unfortunately they didn't really get a chance to see how I test the actual plugs using my DVM and multimeter, because that part of was out of camera shots. You couldn't see it, so I want to maybe add a video clip insert that says, okay, here's how we were actually testing.
You should.
Because unfortunately you couldn't see what I was doing. And I would just make a simple set of slides that says, this is what we did for test 1, test 2, test 3, test 4. Thus for the maybe using what's that, Present or something, or whatever that application is. The presenter or drawing program using some open office or something. Yeah, just show a slideshow of the different plug types and how Michelle tests it. Right.
Yeah. That's a good idea. See, we come up nice, good ideas once in a while here on the show.
Now on the Huevo, it takes a little time to understand, but you get used to it after a while.
With all the different type of plugs I've seen on auto equipment, VCRs, and some antique musical machines, especially the ones we don't use, those big, heavy plugs.
I use like several main formats for plugs. Let's go through them. We use the 6.35 millimeter or 1/4 inch plug. I use both the mono, that's the tip and sleeve. I use the stereo, that's the tip, ring, and sleeve. Okay, so I'm going to put that as one plug type. Then we have the RCA plugs. Okay. Then we have the BNC connectors. Okay. So far, that's pretty much a lot of the ones we use. We have
Remember the
coaxial
ones with the
connectors for
pins
cable
inside?
TV, the F connectors. We use those once in a while. We use HDMI connectors. We use TV mini display port. We use full size display port.
And don't forget the ones with the pins.
plugs. But the most common ones are the 6.35 millimeter and 3.5 millimeter plugs. Those are the most common, along with RCA, and then XLR connectors for microphones.
Yeah.
Those are the most common ones we use
ones?
for our audio work. For the video, we usually use BNC plugs.
Remember those big, clunky ones with the pins that have to be perfectly in? Those, like, guitar ones?
Yeah, that's the foam plugs, the 6.35 millimeter plugs for electric guitars.
The big ones.
That's what we're talking about. Those are the plugs that we had to put on the cable yesterday. They're not too hard to get in. They're pretty simple to solder. They're big enough. They're not like microscopic on like 3.5 millimeter stereo ones, which I did and destroyed a lot of them in the process.
I know. I used to buy, the tips for headphones that I could do that. Yeah, it like has one nice thing about the big ones. You can actually fix it better without using a magnifying glass.
Yeah. I don't know that, but you can actually recycle the plugs too if you need to. Just desolder them, just uncrimp the the wire, crimp a little bit, and just pull the wire out if you really need to. That's an option. But they're relatively cheap these days, unless you bought. I couldn't believe that somebody was selling a pack of vintage Switchcraft plugs for like $65 for 10. And I went, that is nuts. I'm not paying that. I don't know who would want to buy those kind of. The good plugs, granted, Switchcraft is great plugs. These are plugs here. But the thing is,
if you really need it, you pay the money. That's the point.
I mean, do you really need to spend $65 for 10 of these? I paid about $5 for these. They're not Switchcraft. These are the cheap lookalikes, but they're not the real Switchcraft plugs.
But see, since we don't have a Canadian tile that bring up those pops.
Now, these XLR plugs on my mixer board. Now, this is not the real Switchcraft ones, but I got the real Switchcraft plugs too, and they are clunky and they're heavy for the XLR connectors. These are they're like lookalikes. They're not the real Switchcraft ones.
Yeah. But still, if you live in the middle of the bush and you need them, and you have $60, buy them. See what I meant? Not every place you could go to a Radio Shack and buy those pots these days.
I don't know if he sold any of the trucks in the back, because those trucks theoretically belong to tenants. I don't know anything about the trucks in the back. Okay. So the point is that that's what I like to do. Is I like to have very stable connections, because I hate crappy connections. I hate crappy connections that sound like snap, crackle, pop, or like cutting in and out.
Yeah, I hate the same thing, and I've been using Walkmans and VCRs for a long time, and you think you get a good bargain, but more crappy than that war.
Okay, so as far as the guy with the truck in the back, he's not the landlord, that's a tenant. I don't know what the story with the truck in the back is.
Hey, what have you been knowing about it? That type of information you don't need. Who's packed the truck back of her place?
You can see it from Google Maps. You can see the truck in Google Maps. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I believe the truck belongs to apartment 9 at 5 Home Place. So talk to the tenant of apartment 9 at 5 Home Place. I believe that's his truck. He's an older truck driver, apparently, who has suffered some significant injuries and setbacks. I don't know much about it. By the way, for those of you who would, I'd like to show, I want to show you guys my tractor trailer truck. For those of you who have not seen my truck, American Truck Simulator, I'm going to show you this. I gotta find the American Truck Simulator application. So let's switch over to this. So let me fire this up. Okay, I'm going to show you my truck. Oh, let's see. I gotta check on my auctions anyway. I gotta check on see if my drivers are doing their jobs. Yeah, fine, get out. I really feel bad about firing that one driver. I know that's just an NPC in the game.
Why?
Because I just do. You know, it's like, I don't know what the story with the one driver was, but it seems like she was a pretty good... Oh my goodness, what? Your picture isn't even centered. I'll fix that. Oh, okay. Let me fix that. Okay, so let me go over here and fix this. Let's see. Gonna go click on this American Truck Simulator. Let me just switch over this way here. Because I'm not centered. My picture is not centered. So, window capture. We're gonna go to transform. I'm gonna fit the screen. Okay, here I go. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go back into the game here. Let's go to my character. Now, not right now. I think I do have a mission. I do gotta drive right now. Yeah, I think I have a mission to do. But, let's take a look at this truck real quick here. Because, I do like I love my cab over. My cab over truck is one of my favorite trucks. Let's get this on the screen here. Okay, so this is my cab over here, and the one thing is I wish the game did was let me paint the logo and stuff like that on my truck. It doesn't seem to have that. Let me take a look at my drivers here. Right now, Eric S is still asleep. It looks like they're still sleeping when you're not playing. Oh, okay. I got a trailer load to move. Yes, I gotta go back to drive my truck. I have so I make some money in the game. So let me show you my truck here. Let's go with my drive. I'll just go into here. I'll show you this real quick here. Boise, Idaho Falls, $7,024 is in stake. Let's see. It takes a while to load. It does. Yeah. So I gotta ship a power generator to Idaho Falls. So, okay. All right. Right now I'm still parked on the side of the road because I was gonna just keep me out of harm's way so I don't smash into cars.
Hey.
All right. So let me show you inside my truck. The steering wheel here, I was just driving with my Xbox controller. The skinny line above tells me I'm up. Okay. Symbol dashboard, symbol control, speedometer. We have your simple dashboard, cigarette lighter outlet, ashtray, trailer, and parking brake. Air system. Looks like there's a cassette deck. There's a cassette deck in the truck. Yeah. And
What? No 8-track?
this is my bunk in the back. And wait, now this is what they call the dog house, because this is a cab over. So let's take a look at the outside. Okay, I know you're not parked really the greatest way. Let's see. Alright. So this is my truck right here. That's the generator I'm hauling around. It's the kind of generator you would find at a carnival, Ferris ground. Nice, simple tractor-trailer truck. So, you want to move this thing better on the road? Yeah, let's do that. Let's get back in the cab. Let's do it back in the cab. Alright. Let's see. Okay.
Time to hit the road.
Okay, set the brake back on it. I want to make sure it's not going to create a traffic jam. Ah, that's much better, Michelle. Much better. Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely you are in the lane now. You are in the lane, baby. There you go. You're definitely not in the way. Turn your hazards back on. Get back in the game. Flashers. Good. Okay, so that way, being safe to meet the Department of Transportation, Safety, and NTSB. So that's the truck right there. That's what I drive, and it's a sweet truck, and the game. I like it. It's not a bad truck. It's simple. I love the steering wheel on that thing because it is so nice. Because it's not like some of the other trucks with the hoods, because the hoods, like, I can see the steering wheel even at night. Yeah, I can go to the garage and dealership and get paint jobs. I do know that. But I chose a simple color scheme. But to actually get the actual blood of color scheme of yellow and gold and purple, I could do that too. But right now, Michelle's trucks and her fleet are all the same color. They're all red. Yeah. Red like, danger! This truck will kill you! Oh, yes. How many people have died in front of Michelle's truck? Crunch. Yeah, absolutely. They die. A lot of people die violently. That was especially when I was getting the beginning. If I could figure out how to modify the option to do paint schema to add additional things, I would like to add the vines. Oh, you don't know what I'm talking about. I'll show you right now. Hold on here. Let me get to let me get to that. Let's close the galaxy. I would definitely like to add a scheme like this. Notice the blue, the purple rug, the red, the gold. That would be awesome. Purple, like the red and the gold on the exterior, and maybe with some purple like accents, simulated vines. Look, yeah, I like the color scheme. It's cool. It is cool. So The problem is that I can't figure out how to do that in the game. I looked to see how you do with the SCS tools, and it gets confusing for the color schema. So, if anybody knows how to make the mods to modify the Kin with Key 100E to allow me to add Blood Elf paint schemes, that would be for colors. That would be awesome, but we'll see. I don't think you're probably going to see much change. I don't think people are going to really go for that. I don't know. What do you think, Jennifer? The background that you're looking at in this room here.
I said, go for it.
What do you like? What do you think about this room's color schemes?
I like it. Go for it.
The red, the gold, the purple, the blue. The blue.
Yeah. I like it. Go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. I mean, I like the color. That's one reason I have this. I was so excited to get the Kenworth K100E because it was. I like the Kenworth trucks. I think the Kenworth trucks dashboard is nice. It's simple. I love the steering wheel. Like I said, you got the skinny line one and the two fatter ones, so I can see where my steering wheel is, and then I can on my controller, which is right here. All I have to do is just learn how to jiggle the controller for right and left. And this is the camera control here, right, left, up, down. So that's what I do. This is how I steer the truck, is with this one. And to start the engine, I press down on this one, and it starts the engine, it stops the engine. And then this is supposed to represent different viewpoint angles. And then this is like hitching up the trailer. It also will enable the parking brake. I don't press this when I have a trailer on because it seems to want to detach my trailer and leave my trailer hanging loose somewhere. I'm like, no, I'm not going to use it. So I just press the space bar on my keyboard to unlatch the thing. They say that the Wi-Fi or the Bluetooth one, which this computer does have the ability to use, allows you to use the keypad, which I do have the keypad option for this. I bought the one with a keypad that plugs in here, the joypad, so that I could actually type. But it seems that the wired USB one doesn't support that in the software on the Mac, so that's why I don't use the keypad. But otherwise I would, because it would give you more functions. I'm thinking would love to get a button box that basically has the actual type truck controls, like headlights and things like that. USB plugs into the computer, and then you can turn on and off the headlights and things like that. That's something I would definitely look into. Yeah, it would be kind of cool as long as it has a driver that supports the Mac, or it's something that Mac supports natively. That's the part I don't know if it does or not. So, but you know what? I'm gonna tell you something. It certainly is to me interesting. The fact is that if that money came up as it did, I would definitely consider buying a button box. But I don't know. I now, like I said, when it gets cooler, maybe I'll tinker with the mod files and see if I can tweak it so I can have add some new things. Like, for example, I'd like to have a little Mary statue in my truck on my dashboard, or maybe a little crucifix or rosary or something. Because I am technically Roman Catholic, so I mean, it'd be nice to have that. You know. See, how much is the game to the game now, let's see, I can look it up for you if you really want to know what the price is. Let me go to the store here.
And
let's
don't
go
forget
to.
the little hidden
Let
box
me look.
over
Let me
there to
look
put
this
your
up
dope
for
in.
the person here. Okay, hold on a minute here. So let me go to Steam here so I can show you that window. Okay, Steam 2 capture window. Click on this Steam. Let's see. Come on, Steam. Okay, nope, that's the other Steam. How many Steams are there? There's a couple. Alright, so here's the first screen. So let me switch this over so you can see it. Okay, so let's see. We want to know about American Truck Simulator. Okay, so people do like to know the prices. So I'm going to type it in here. If you want to get the European Truck Simulator 2, it's from the same company. Okay, but we'll go
This
to
is the
American Truck
Canadian
Simulator.
one?
Okay. Now, by the way, these
Must
are the
have
games
the
here.
Canadian.
The base game is $19.99. American Truck Simulator Montana DLC is $11.99. American Truck Simulator Wyoming is $11.99. American Truck Simulator Idaho is $11.99. American Truck Simulator Colorado is $11.99.
No Canadian ones?
So
Wow.
I'm gonna say if you want to spend $20 on the game, it's not that bad. Now, if you're into the European game, let's get to that. Come on, European Truck Simulator 2. So look this up. It's from the same company. European Truck Simulator 2. Okay, the European Truck Simulator 2 is $19.99. And they got the West Balkans, Iberia, Scandinavia, and Road of the something for 20. These are a little more expensive add-ons. Not too much more, but
And no Canadian one.
Okay, and then SCS. SCS also has an extractor. Yeah, the SCS extractor. Let's see if I can find that, which is used for the mods CS deorbit. That's not the game. It's not a game. Let's see. But anyway, the point is that the games are available. It's not that expensive. American Truck Simulator, as I said. And you can tweak it and add to the game. So this would be a good thing for you if you want to play the game. There are ways to make mods for the trucks. So I'm gonna definitely see if I can find the extractor so I can do something with that. I don't see anything about Mexico. You might actually have a Mexico truck from another company. Let's see. Mexico. Wait a minute. Let's see. A Mexico truck. Mexico. They have. I don't see anything about Mexico. Okay. Mexico truck.
Yeah, drive the Mexican truck. Yeah, try driving over the border in the game.
They got
We should have
Gunman
a
Taco
game
Truck.
like
I don't think that's what you're looking for. They have something called
How many
Gunman
people?
Taco Truck.
Oh, no, get the real thing. You know, the one that you can hide the dopes in the tire type.
Right, I don't think that's what he's looking for, no. So, just interesting that they do have the games available, but I don't know anything about it. The taco truck game, like,
Hey, drive around town and sell trucker. Drive around town, find a good place, get customers, and you sell tacos.
Yeah. Sounds like it would be a taco selling game, or like a food truck game.
Yeah, more like a food truck.
There is food truck simulator games also. Yeah. So there's definitely games out there on Steam, and they are available if you are into that kind of thing. As well. So, next thing, World of Warcraft news. They think that the Dragonflight may be out before December. Might be out before December. Okay. Wrath of the Lich King Classic is supposed to come out in mid-September. So if you already have a subscription to Blizzard, you can play Wrath of the Lich King Classic for free. In other words, it doesn't cost you extra. It's just still the $15 a month in the US dollars. If you play in the European World of Warcraft, I have an account on both American and European servers. It's like 10 euros to play World of Warcraft retail, which includes Classic. But I didn't actually subscribe. It's basically playing the free European one, and it's pretty good. Oh. So this is certainly an interesting thing with the game. Yeah. So we'll see what happens with all the games and stuff. Well, it's been a nice night. For those of you who watched this on the alternative networks, I want to thank you for watching this on the alternative networks. This is not going to be a regular occurrence other than the main channel and Twitch. Because the fact is that we are spreading our audience too thin between all the networks. Yeah. But the point was to see if it worked and to get more people some exposure to the channel. The two main channels are already in the blue box above, so come check it out if you are on the other channels, the alternative ones. Come check them out. And we'll see you there. We'll see you here. Yeah. All right, Jennifer. Today we're going to get ready to ring it off now. But thanks for coming.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
See you tomorrow.
So that's that. Yeah. All right. So guys, thank you for coming. Will be live tomorrow. But we will only be on the one YouTube channel and Twitch, okay? Because this was a test for tonight. See what the statistics show after the shows. You know, many new people come on to the show and things like that. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see a lot of new people because, unfortunately, you're spreading yourself too thin between all the different networks. Yeah. All right, guys. So you get to ready to click on the outro. Yes, I do. All right, guys. Don't forget to like and share. All right, guys. Bye, everybody. This is like a 16-inch grinder. Hope you're hungry because you're going to be eating a lot of it. No. I don't need them. Why would I want to have to put money
Well,
into
I know you don't need it. Well, because you might want big whoppers.
These are the real deal, baby. These are real.
But you wouldn't want, you've seen Rosie. I mean, they're massive.
I know. I know. But then again, we also see, like, other people that got those things. What happens is after you get to be a certain age, everything sags. And of course, we have the tools of trade, the fame, the calendar, the clapper. Let's call the spirits back real quick.
1. Versus. Fight.
That's how we take care of those pests.
Ow! Oh, that's gonna hurt. All right. And thank you very much for watching. Stay out of trouble, guys. I will see you tomorrow morning, normal time. Yep. Okay.